Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Hazel from the Israelite Woman's Homestead. And today I'm coming to you with another video. Today I want to talk about women. And I'm going to talk about women. I'm going to talk about naysayers and I'm going to talk about marriage. These are the three things I'm going to talk about, all wrapped up in a ball. And the reason I'm talking about this is I've decided to take another direction with my channel and talk about things that really matters to people. And I know these things do matter to people, so I'm going to talk about that and see what kind of response I get from you guys, and let me know if you like those kinds of videos. So today I'm talking about the characteristic of your Adam. As we know, Adam and Eve in the Bible. And I'm making this video because somebody asked me a stupid question the other day, and I know they were trying to insult me. All right. And I decide to take this and turn it into something really, really good, because this is what I do in my life. When people try to criticize me, when people try to do all kind of things that is bad, I just take it up another level. They just propel me higher up to the sky. So this is exactly what I do in my life, and this is how I get somewhere, and this is how I am on top of them. You understand? And I'm up there and they're not. So this video is for you out there, and women who are married, those who are even not married, those who are still looking for a spouse, those who are about to get married. This video is for you because I want to encourage you. So, how to find your Adam and the characteristics of your Adam. All right. So, I was out at a function, my husband and I, and actually my husband was in another section of the function, and I was talking to a group of women, and this woman came up to me and she said, "Hi, how are you? Whatever, blah, blah, blah." And she started having a conversation with me. Now, this is a woman I know, okay? It's not somebody that I don't know. It's not a friend of mine, but somebody I'm acquainted with, somebody who knows me, right? Whatever. And she said to me, "Hey, I want to ask you something." I said, "Yeah, what it is?" And she says, you still married to Michael?" I'm like, yeah. And she's like, "Really?" So I was like, I just look at her and shake my head and just kind of turn my back and change the conversation, because I was saying, should I answer this fool? Yeah, she's a fool. I'm sorry. But, I mean, did she expect me to be married to somebody else? Did she expect us to be divorced? And this is a woman who is not married. She's still not married, still looking for a husband. And this is the kind of question that she's going to ask me. And you know what? She knows I'm married. Okay, the circle of friends that she is hanging around with, we all know each other. She knows I'm married to him for all those years. She knows we have all those children together. You understand? She knows that. She just wants to be insulting and wants to put me down. But I wasn't taking her bait. So anyways, this is what I'm talking about. When you are somewhere in your life, people will try to bait you. People will try to do all kind of stuff, that would kind of tip you off balance and send you toppling over. But you have to be aware of these people, because they're like snakes in the grass, or they're like foxes that nip at your grape, like in the scripture says. So you have to be aware of them. So if I had answered her, I guess we'd have had a real throwdown. But since I'm a woman of integrity and I want to keep my professionalism, I decided not to answer her and change the topic and turn my attention to other people. And everybody else who was there was just kind of rolling their eyes, because they know what she was up to. And so did I. So I didn't play her game. So let's talk about, we're going to shift topic to the negativity, because I'm turning this negative thing into a positive thing. Hence is the reason for this video. So to you women who are married and you are looking for your Adam, who are not married, sorry, and you're looking for your Adam, since yes, I have my Adam and we have been married for long ages ago, I just want to tell you some characteristic of an Adam. Okay, and maybe this woman, she should go find an Adam and stop bothering people who already have their Adam and who's are very happy with their Adam, like me, like more. Okay, so let's get to the video. And I will not dwell on this anymore. But so point number one. Oops, oopsie. My camera. Okay. So point number one. The first characteristic of Adam is an intelligent, God-fearing, and a follower of the biblical rules of God. He's not a player, he's not a user, but he's the marrying type. This is the characteristic of your perfect Adam. And this is what you want to find when you're looking for your Adam. Okay? When he has find a woman, he marries her. He does not defile her. He doesn't move to the next woman and continue on the cycle. This is not a characteristic that your Adam is gonna have. And your Adam is out there. You just have to find him. You have to look for those characteristics that I'm pointing out to you here, and you would definitely find your Adam. Another characteristic of your Adam, yes, your Adam, your hubby, your huzzy that you're gonna have in the future, is your Adam is a real man. He's a provider, he's a caring person, he's manly, he takes charge, he's gentle, he's kind, and he's loving. That's another characteristic of your Adam. When you're looking for him, you need to look for those things. So if you're gonna go out with somebody and they care about your physical attraction so much, what you looks like, you're looking behind you to see what your butt looks like, I will be aware of that. I will take notice of that. And the person is not getting to know you for what you are on the inside, that's not a good sign. If you go on a date with somebody and they're like, oh girl, you looking so smacking hot, you know what I mean? And this is all they can talk about, and they're not getting to know you intellectually. This is not going well, and I don't think that's gonna be Adam for you, because what I said, Adam is an intelligent person. He's not a player and he's not a user. So this kind of talk is user or player talk. All right, this kind of talk should come last. Yeah, that's last, because the point here is you want to find an Adam, and if he wants to find you, who's gonna be his Eve. Let's forget what Eve did. Okay, just say, okay, let's forget that she ate the apple. You know what I mean? But if you want to find his Eve, then he's not gonna be making all those kind of comments. Those kind of comments is some kind of player comments, because a man who's really interested in you and wants you to be his wife, he won't be saying such foolishness. He would get to know you intellectually. When I met my husband, we didn't talk anything physically. We talked intellectual stuff. We talked about music. We talked about society. We talked about politics. We get to know each other. This is the way we talk. We talk for hours until 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what we did. So he got to know me on an intellectual sense, right? I was attracted to him physically. He was attracted to me physically, but he didn't need to say anything. We didn't need to say anything like that. Because when you're going out with somebody and start talking about the physical attraction, you're putting up yourself for danger there. Because we all have humans, we have feelings, we have emotion, and we know how that occurs. We know how that happens. And when you start talking about bodily things, or you start talking about sexual things, then after you're gonna have problems, because lust is gonna come into your mind, and then you know what's gonna happen. So you don't want to stick onto those topics. You want to talk about things that are going to steer you in another direction, but in a good way, because you're gonna get to know the person mental state and the person's heart. These things must come first before anything sexual or physical. I mean, you want the person to be attractive, but this is not something you're going to be talking about. If you're serious about the person and you're going to be with the person for the long haul, you're going to get to enjoy all these physical things, right? But if you just care about the physical thing and you don't care about the intellectual thing of the person and the heart of the person, then I think if you go with the person for the physical is not going to always be there, but the intellectual and the heart is always going to be there. because I'm a mom of 5 kids, and yeah, exercise and everything like that. But I mean, things go south too. You know what I mean? When I was young, had you had those hers up there standing up straight. But after you have kids, they tend to droop a little bit. You know what I mean? Some people droop a lot. You know what I mean? So if you go for the superficial physical appearance thing, when they start to go downhill, you're gonna have a problem with that, because you was only attracted to the person for the physical look. You know what I mean? When they start to get older, they don't exercise and they're not 20 anymore or 30 anymore. You're gonna be like, oh, things are not looking really good, and then this is gonna cause you to have problems. So you're looking for your Adam. These are the things that you want to look for. So another characteristic of your Adam is he's a teacher of good things to you. Right? Adam is your Adam is a good teacher he teaches you good things. So he's gonna be encouraging you. He's gonna want you to go back to school if you don't have an education. He's gonna want to help you out with things. You know what I mean? He's not gonna say, oh well, what I gotta do if I gotta give you something. Nothing is free, You gotta shake what your mama gave you. You understand? This is not the characteristic of your Adam. He's not gonna do that, because he's looking at you as an investment. Together, you guys are going to be an investment. You're going to be his wife. You're going to be his partner. So this is not something he's going to want to do. He's not going to use you for that purpose, but he's going to encourage you. And if he's going to give you something, he's going to give you things for free. When I met my husband, I didn't have to go do the dirty with him for anything. He gave me stuff. I didn't ask him for stuff, but he gave me stuff. And he didn't want any payment for it, because he understood that these are things that you don't do. A man of integrity, Adam, don't do this kind of stuff. That's why Adam was a perfect man. That's why I'm using the Adam to show you what a real man is like, what a real man will do. So he doesn't have these characteristics with him. He's not gonna, your Adam is not gonna ask you to on a date, and he's gonna say, well, you know what, how about we go to my hotel room, and just have a good time there. Your Adam is not going to do that. Your Adam is going to find a nice park bench, and you guys are going to sit there and talk and laugh and reminisce about all kind of old time past, whether you guys were in school or whatever, or did in college and university or whatever. These are the kind of things that you're going to do. You're going to go to dinner and talk about things out there, and you're going to leave the physical things for marriage. Because once you start messing things up, it complicates things, and then you can't see things in the light that you need to see it, because you become physically and emotionally attached. And that's why when you're looking for your Adam, you need to be detached in the sense that you're not doing anything physical. You're not performing a marital acts. You're waiting for marriage to do that. That's very, very important. And I like to tell stories. I'm going to tell you a story. This is a story that is very, very close to me, and it's okay if I tell it. The person is not going to get mad. But anyways, a very good friend of mine, okay, before we got married, yeah, we were looking for husbands. They wanted some good husbands, like the Adams that I'm talking about. And she was ahead of me, so she found this nice guy, and they started going out, and we were very close, and she told me about it, and I was like so happy for her, and da 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 da. But they went out for 3, 4, 5 months, and everything was fine. And I think like on the 4th month or something, he engaged her and everything like that, right? And he wanted to marry her. So he has a career, he has businesses, he's a person that is well set up in life already, and he's looking for somebody to spend his life with. But he knows what he's looking for, okay? He knows. All men know what they're looking for, okay? I'm telling you, all men know what they're looking for. Trust me. If you ladies want to become players and join them in the playing game, you can go ahead. But if you become a player with them, they're not going to marry you. They're not going to be your Adam. So anyways, they were going out for 4 or 5 months, he engaged or whatever. They were getting to know each other and everything like that. But I gave her my advice. I said, you know what? A man will marry you, will take you to be his wife if you're serious and you wait until you're married to get physical. So she's like, yeah, fine. So anyways, it was like 6 months. They're into that relationship and everything. He was like, they went to church together. They did so much things together, having fun. She was like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to get married to him. So one afternoon, she said to me, she said, oh, I'm going to the guy's house. I'm like, really? You want to go to his house? That's not a good idea. She's like, no, I'm going. I think we're good. We've been going out for 6 months, blah, blah, blah. I said, I think that's a good idea. If you go to somebody's house when you're dating them, you're looking for trouble. She went. When she come back, she's looking all sulky and whatever. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened to you? She says, oh, well, you know what happened. I said, okay. I said, ding dong, you did that. I'm like, I'm telling you, he's not going to marry you. He was testing you for 6 months to see what kind of person you are. And I'm telling you, he's not going to marry you because now he knows that he's not going to marry you. I didn't mean to be like a potty pooper, but I know men. And I know this man, and Adam, we're not going to do that. Because you know what? I was taught that. So anyways, things started going south after that. He didn't marry her. And when she asked him why, he said, because I can't trust you. You were too easy. I was proving you all along, and I thought you were different from all those girls. And as soon as you get a little temptation, you caved in. See what I mean? I told you. Now, I feel very bad for her because she's a really, really nice person. And this is not what she wanted to happen. But I thought, you know, she was so confident and she thought everything was like gonna be okay. And sadly, it didn't work out. But he was deceiving. That's what I think. He wasn't acting like an Adam. An Adam would not do that. But that's what happened. So this is my warning to you. All right. A man would marry you, but he knows what he's looking for. A man will go out with you and do all kind of stuff with you if you let him, but he's definitely not going to marry you because he's looking for the nice, untouched girl, or he's looking for the girl who she made a mistake one time in her life and she got her act together and she had come to her senses. You understand? These are the two kind of women that men would marry. They would marry an untouched girl, or they would marry a girl who made a mistake and come to her senses and will stick to what she believes in because she know what happened because she made a mistake. Do you understand? So this is an advice to you. And my Adam did the same thing. I'm proud to say he did the same thing. So that stupid woman there, some kind of stupid, tell me that stupidness. Are you still married to him? Well, who would I be married to? Somebody else? Okay, getting back to the point. Next point is another characteristic of your Adam is your Adam would come home to your parent and asks for your hand in marriage. Like you would meet some strange Adam and say, okay, you're my Eve now, and that's it. No, he would come and find out who is your parents, get to know your brothers, your sisters, your sibling, whatever. If your parents are dead, he will get to know your next of kin. Okay, this is what a real Adam would do. These are the characteristics of Adam. And another characteristic of your Adam is he wouldn't share you with other sisters. If you're his Eve, you are his Eve. And that's exactly where you are. And you're going to be his only Eve for life. And you'll grow old together and you'll die together. And your Adam would definitely put a ring on your finger. And your Adam would definitely make you his woman and his Eve. So ladies, so if you're looking for your Adam, these are some characteristics that your Adam would possess. And I suggest you go back over to this video and you take a pen and a paper and you write down some of these things and you put them in your wallet and you carry it with you. Because before I was looking for my Adam, I had a list. And these things was on my list. Listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect. You understand me? I'm not a perfect person. I made my mistakes. But I'm saying when I came to my senses, this is what I did. I said, this, and this. You notice I talk about my Adam and I didn't talk about any physical characteristics. I didn't say I want him to be tall, short, medium size, pretty, straight nose. I didn't say all of that stuff. I hope you're paying attention in this video. All right? I didn't say all those stuff. I talk about the inner person, the intellectual part of that person, because that is what's important. This is what's going to keep your marriage grounded. This is what's going to keep your marriage going. And this is what's going to make your marriage last. Many people married and they have problems in their marriage because they married for the wrong reason. They married for money. They married for lust. They marry for physical attraction. They marry for all kind of things that does not have anything to do with the inner person. They marry for physical attraction or infatuation or something like that. And today they're not with the Adam, or they're with the Adam, but they're living in, well, I wouldn't say it's the Adam. Because if it was their Adam, they wouldn't be in that situation. So they're living unhappy marriages. So to answer that woman question, yes, I'm still married to my Michael. After all those years, we were still married. All right. And I suggest that wherever you are, if you get to watch this video, I hope you find your Adam and you don't go around asking people very silly, ridiculous questions. See you in the next video. Bye.